Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? I can see a few people joining in. Nice, nice. Cool. Let's go. Let's go. No hellos from anyone. So looks like everyone who's here is boring. Nobody wants to say hello or how are you or what are you up to or any nice word to me. Thank you, Zede. I love you, bro. Hello, Nick. How are you? All right. Let's start off with this fucking market. Oh, man. Boring day. So I was bullish as fuck when the market basically went from here to here. I was like, oh yeah, previous day low gone, it's gonna be bullish, I'm gonna get a 20-hour trade. But no, it was not. And for some reason my wife is calling me, so I'm gonna take a pause for a second and I'll be back. Do not go anywhere. Give me 1 minute, that's all. And I'm back. Sorry about that. My kid decided he wants to cry a little. So my wife thought I'm not doing the stream yet. So she called me, can you make him quiet? She thinks I can make kids quiet. Imagine that. The trust in she shows in my ability is next to none. But it is what it is. All right. So I was pretty bullish when previous day low was swept, and I was thinking that the market should rally from here. But the market had other things in its mind. And it basically went down quite considerably. And now it's let's just remove this first. All right, so let's start off from higher time frame. We still have 5 minutes, right? Yeah, cool. So I was looking at this daily fair value gap and I was like, okay, the market should respect this daily fair value gap, the lows. To be honest, I was thinking previous day low being swept will be a good reaction of the fair value gap, but it doesn't look like that. We could be doing an SR flip on the all-time high. If that is the case, then 26,850 area is what you should be looking at, and that's what we should be considering, but nothing as of now. We should be open to any opportunities that come our way, both on the downside and the upside as of now. Looking at the 4-hourly, we have inverted that nice little fair value gap right over here, and we have drilled down into this order block. So I'll be keeping an eye on this order block to see what it wants to do here. So that will be the crucial area. So let's just mark things around. So this is your daily fair value gap. Tinning. This is your 4-hourly order block. Okay, better. So we have this order block where the market is trying to hit its head, and let's see what sort of reaction we get in here. If it is bullish, great, which it looks like as of now, but well, market open can fuck you up. Other than that, if we close like this, we have back-to-back fair value gaps over here, but the thing is that we have achieved the 200% of the back-to-back fair value gaps. So whenever I see this sort of price action, I stop looking at 400 and 450%, because the market has basically accelerated pretty quickly to the targets of those back-to-back fair value gaps. So that gives me, like, less confidence that we are going to go lower, but let's still be, open to whatever happens here. So that's one. On the 4-hourly, we are trading in the OTE, if I'm not mistaken, of this impulse leg up. Yes, not on the OTE, but we have gone into the discount area. So we need to keep that in mind. If we are to go into the OTE, we'll most likely be clipping the lower bounds of this opening gap. So we need to keep eyes on this area as well. So new week opening gap right over here. So just extend it to the side. And let's just mark it. There you go. So this could be the area of importance today, which you should be looking at. So any bounce from here is worth buying. So that's another thing. Anything else we see on the 4-hourly chart? No, nothing at all. So order block on 4-hourly is over here. Tiny little fair value gap over here, just over here. I think that's out of the window, but we need to consider what is there on the chart. So, and then the opening gap down here. So yeah, that's 4-hourly telling us. Ali is not giving us much. I think we can get rid of this. This has already done its job. Ali, I'll be looking at how we react. Like, this is the order block that I was considering, and we were discussing this thing in the mentorship call this morning, that this is the order block which is more relevant than this order block, and that's what the price has done, has gone and bounced into this order block. Now what you want to watch is, like, obviously the previous Ali candle is beautiful, the Ali closure looks amazing, the previous one. You want to see whether we can quickly start pushing higher and invert this fair value gap. That's close to 120 points move, so yeah, you could have a proper trade in there. But let's see what happens. Other than that, I don't see anything on the 1 hourly chart which will be telling me what the market wants to do. So I'll go down to the 15-minute. On the 15-minute, you need to look at this back-to-back fair value gap. To be honest, I'll be looking at, instead of that back-to-back fair value gap, to just this fair value gap. If we can invert this fair value gap and start trading above it, it will be a good opportunity to long. If we start getting rejected from here and invert this fair value gap, it would be a good opportunity to short. So both the sides of the market, basically short below this, long above this, we could trade that. But I would say wait for the first 5-6 minutes of the market to pan out and then decide which side of the market you want to go towards. 5 minutes and intraday levels, well, all the highs are intact. London high is intact, Asia high is intact, previous day high is intact. All the lows have been drilled through, and the market is now just playing out. So overall, I don't see anything on the 5-minute that tells me that the market is ready to reverse or has decided to reverse. Apart from, if we are looking at the 5 minutes, you will want this fair value gap to be inverted. So keep an eye on this. So this fair value gap should be inverted for 5 minutes, to turn bullish. So let's just mark it and keep it there. All right, cool. I think we have everything in our picture. We have everything that we want to see. And now it's time to look at the charts on the lower time frame, just to get an idea of what the market would do on open. I think it might just, like, if this is the liquidity sweep, it might decide to just come down quickly. So let's keep an eye. As we said, we want to see us trade into this 15-minute fair value gap and invert it, or trade into this fair value gap and basically stay above it. So until then, we just wait. We just let the market do its thing initially. If it goes quickly down into this opening gap right over here that we have, if the market just quickly pushes down into it, we want to see how we react to each quadrant of the opening gap. So 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100%. What sort of reactions are we getting inside of it? So you want to look at that. But as of now, nice displacement candle lower. But let's give it first 5 minutes at least to play out, and then we will jump into anything if we have to. I just hope it doesn't do everything it wants to do in the first 5 minutes and then just stops doing anything. I personally had a good day today, around 3.5 hour total bagged. So yeah, quite happy. I mean, I was thinking long, but then I missed it, and all the mentees were, not all the mentees, some of the mentees were short and they were showing off. So I basically went to the 15-second time frame to kind of show them that I can make some money as well. Because Po is very naughty, you know. When he's winning, he always is like, yeah, look at me. And I'm like, come on, Po, don't do that to me. This guy, he comes and says, hi, everyone. And trust me, in the background, he's short and he's printing money. This guy, be scared of him. He's a naughty guy. So nice little fair value gap being left behind on the 1 minute time frame. Let's see what happens if we go back to retest it. And if we retest it, how do we react to it? All right, going back in. Sarah is nice. Sarah is like me. She shows a lot of patience until she cannot show any patience. So I want to see a reaction in here and see what sort of, what the market really wants to do. Does it want to keep going down, or it want to bounce out of it? If you really want to drill further, you can look at this BPR instead. So if the market starts trading above this BPR, that would be a sign that there is bullish price action coming in. And I might take a long if we are able to invert it. Basically, just go above it. I might take a long, half risk. not full risk. So let's see, we have inverted, but give it one more minute. I'll give it one more minute. The reason is because the candle has opened. If you'll see, the candles opened slightly below the previous candle, right? So there is a volume imbalance there. So I just want to give it a couple more minutes, one more minute, to see what it wants to do. Good. Not bad till now. Let's see how it closes. Do we respect this BPR or not? That's the most important thing. Good reaction. I might try a long position here. This displacement candles low as a stop loss and aiming for previous day low to be retested. Let's just give it a couple of seconds. Come on, bounce out of this. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go long here. Come on. Okay, cool. Stop loss is 27081 and TP is 27299. All right, cool. I'm in this position. My entry is basically somewhere around here only, so not a problem. The thesis is we had the initial sell-off. We left a fair value gap. We straight away inverted that fair value gap. We basically retested that BPR nicely and showed bounce out of that. So I would expect market to try to push higher. And let's see. It's a half risk trade. I'm not going in full risk. The reason I'm not going in full risk is, I mean, it should have been a full risk trade, honestly. But since I did not wait for the first 5 minutes to pan out, I'm just going in half risk. And yeah, it's fine. I mean, if it keeps going higher, I'll just take a TP straight at the previous day low. Might not take a TP before that. And if it keeps going higher, I'll just push my TP. So I'll just take one TP. But if you are in this trade with me, I will say take a TP at around 27,208. And then if you want, you can exit fully at 27,299. So yeah, just keep an eye on how we react here. This is a crucial area because this is the turtle soup that could occur where we have swept liquidity and we are retesting that liquidity. But yeah, as of now, it looks fine. Good push, good displacement higher. So let's see. I really wanted the market to basically close above this and push higher in the next candle as well, not to stop there. So let's see what happens now. This is a crucial candle for us because if this candle goes below it, it will basically mean that it's going to go down to create a new low. So you don't want this candle to close below this line because this is going to act like a wick block and it will reject price if it cannot push. So let's just mark it down. So this candle will act like an order block for the price action. So you need to push above it. And if we are able to push above it and close above it, I'll move my stops to break even most likely. Because then you don't want it to come below it again. You want it to stay above it. But yeah, you want first it to go above and close above. That's the most important part. So as of now, we are leaving a tiny fair value gap. So that's a good thing. So we are leaving bullish footprints. So that's good to see. All you want now is to basically close the candle, 1 minute candle above this wick block. Even though you are leaving bullish order flow, you just want it to kind of turn that last bearish order flow from open into some sort of breaker block. Let's see. Not liking this. It's basically stalled at the wrong place. And yeah, stalling at the wrong place is never good. Especially after you are sweeping a high. So you have swept a high and you just stopped there, which I don't really like. which is not really good overall for any trader. So yeah, you wanted to push higher faster. Guys, by the way, any questions, anything, please feel free to ask in the chat. I'm happy to answer. Whether it is about the trade, whether it is about the psychology, whether it is about me, the Discord group, anything, any question you have, please feel free to ask. And by the way, this guy Kumar will be running his streams as well soon on YouTube. So please, whenever you get a chance and whenever he is live, do welcome him. Be nice to him. He's a nice guy. You'll learn a lot from his analysis. There's a lot to see. Not really liking this. Like the sort of rejections we are getting at the peak of that wick block is not really cute. I don't like that sort of price action. I would really love it to push through it quickly. Otherwise, I'll think I'll be giving back 0.5 hour. So first, so we are breaking off the 5 minutes high, right? Yeah, that's cool. Cool. Doesn't want to push. What do we do here? Well, we can secure the position if we wanted to. But that's to be decided today. That's to be decided. It's mostly, let's see. I mean, we'll see what days suit best for him. I'm not liking this stall at all. Sorry for the noises if you hear anything in the background. What I'll do is I'll move my stops to a little higher, just below this PPR, the whole range. So just right over here. What did I select? So just take this candle's high and place it. So it will be 27, around 27,116. So I'll just move my stops there. Okay, stops are here. Most of the risk is out of the window. Even if we get stopped out, it's going to be 0.1, 0.2-ish hour. So that's fine. If it goes higher, it's kind of a risk-free trade, very small risk. So yeah, so new SL. Because I'm not liking the way we are just stalling inside of that wick block. That gives me no confidence at all, zero confidence. I would have loved for us to like do this, what it's trying to do now, and just push through it. So at last we have got our push. I want to see a fair value gap being left behind here. And yeah, you can take a TP, guys, if you want. That would be your TP1. I think that's 1 hour. Yeah. So take a TP if you want. And move your stops to break even. So stops to break even, TP1 done for you guys. I'm not going to take a TP because I'm just letting it run. It's a half risk trade. Stops to break even. If you leave a TP here, I'll move my stops here and then just let it run. Because this is again the 15-minute fair value gap as we saw right over here. But we have inverted this one and this is looking like a beautiful candle that closes in 2.5 minutes. So if this candle closes the way it is, that's fucking bullish. So let's see what do we do inside of it, especially at the top end of it. Do we get rejected? Do we get, do we blow out of it quickly? Lot depends on how we close now, this 1 minute candle. That's a good closure. That's a beautiful closure. That was a nice push. So we're reaching for London low to be tested from the underside. Yeah, let's just keep an eye on it. Let's just see how it behaves there. If it behaves nicely, then good. If it is shit, then it is shit. Can't do much. I mean, you have taken a TP. Your stops are at break even. I mean, I'm not moving because my risk is very low. Otherwise, if your risk is nice, you have already had like what, 100-point move. So you should be in nice green territory today. Like even if you traded one contract, you should be up around $200. If you traded one NQ, you should be up around $2,000. And if you're ZA, you should be up around 10 grand. So what you don't want to see is now you have a back-to-back fair value gap. Okay, now this is the important part. You have back-to-back fair value gap on 1 minute. You can extend it and you can see the targeting. So I'm going to push my TP to true day open. So TP to true day open. And with that being said, stop loss will remain for me at break even. And my TP is now at true day open. So I'll let it ride now. So what you want to see now is basically breaking above this fair value gap. Most likely in the next 2-3 candles on the 1 minute, not coming below it. That would be great. Breaking above it with power and breaking above the London low as well with power. So those are the two things that you want to see if you want to be like bullish. If it comes below this fair value gap, then I mean, I'll be a bit skeptical about what's going to happen to this, back-to-back fair value gaps. I mean, I'm okay with it peeking through a little bit, but not coming down way too much. Like put your head down and then just jump back in and push through. That's what I want to see. If it basically starts coming lower, I might close it early. So let's see. Anyone, any question? No questions? 13, 14 people watching, none of them have question. Why is Twitter? There's no one on Twitter. I don't know. Do Twitter people, are they on strike or something? I don't know. If they're not nice to me, I'm not nice to them. It's fine. So still, it's not looking bad, but it's not really looking decent because the new 15-minute candle that has now started. So previous closure was amazing. Obviously, we will create the lower wick for the 15-minute candle. Now it's more about how deep that wick is going to be. I would love that wick to be very less deep, the where it is right now, and just push through the previous candle's high and sustain that. If that happens, that's great, amazing work then. If that doesn't happen, then well, fuck off markets again. So what you want to see is push through in one candle, basically break through this whole thing and then break through London low on the previous on the next candle. So that's like will be the best case scenario. So if not this candle, next candle breaks through this high, closes somewhere around 24 to 49 area, and then the following candle just breaks through and goes to previous day low. That's what you will want to see. Best case scenario. Yeah, that's looking good. Hello Gomez, how are you? You're late. We are in a trade. We have taken TP1, moved our stops to break even. Sorry about that. You need to start coming on time, Gomez. 2:30 that is UK time, 9:30 a.m. New York time. You need to be on your PC, sitting there, waiting for the trades to happen. You cannot be late. Shall we push now? Not really liking us basically stalling at 15-minute high. I really can't move my stops. I mean, I can move my stops to here, to be honest. I'll move my stops to here, 27,168. So moving stops to 27,168 now. I mean, we have shown a change in state of delivery. The reason, okay, by the way, the reason I moved is we've shown a change in state of delivery on this 1-minute candle, the previous closure, which I didn't notice. So we have done a change in state after retesting of back-to-back fair value gaps. And if that happened, then you just want to move. And as I said, on this candle, I wanted to close at 27,249 area, which is good. Now this candle, I wanted to break through that London low. It can go back to retest this and then just quickly, and I really mean, when I say quickly, I mean before the closure of this candle, I wanted to kind of push through the London low and close above. And if it does that, then I'll move my stops to this low. I mean, you can keep it here if you want to get more money. Otherwise, you can basically move it up. But yeah, this is what I didn't want to see. That's not beautiful. You don't want a rejection like that. That is not a good looking rejection, I can assure you. Right now, what you're seeing is that the new 15-minute candle has taken the high of the previous 15-minute candle. So the new 15-minute candle took the high of the previous 15-minute candle and is getting rejected straight away. That's not good. Okay, you want highs to be sustained. In a bullish market, you want highs to be respected. Sorry, lows to be respected and highs to be, new highs being created every time. This sort of a rejection, yeah, in my opinion, is not great for bulls. So you wanted to kind of again try and push through this instead of doing a turtle soup. Come on, just push through that high. Yeah. So it would be lovely if it can push through that high quickly. If not, then yeah, not really good. Engulf the previous, now it need to push. Well, I mean, that engulfing is not really too much. I'm not going to put too much value into that yet. For me, what is relevant right now, bro 101, is that the market does not offer a change in state on the downside. Because if it does that, then what you're expecting is that it will come down to basically take this liquidity. But if it is turning bearish, it will in one candle just stop us out. So you don't want to see a change in state over here. Like market should not close below 27,212. But it's okay. I think, see, when you're in a risk-free trade, you should just be like, yeah, well, do whatever you want. I don't care. You should be like chilled. Do whatever you want. Like, what's the worst that can happen? I'll not make too much money, but I'll still be positive, right? That's what trading is about. Trading is not about making a lot of money in a single trade. It's about when the moment you go risk-free in a trade, you're like, yeah, I don't give a shit now. I can relax. Most of the people do it the other way around. So they don't want to move their stops higher because they feel, oh, what if it goes higher? How I see it is, now if it goes lower, I don't care. It's okay. It's okay for it to go lower. So yeah. So this is what I didn't want to see, a change in state of delivery. But if we get a reaction over here, that would be great. The reaction that I would love to see is that this candle does not close outside that fair value gap and goes back inside and closes inside, but doesn't look like it wants to do that. Let's look at 15 minutes. 15 seconds. Yeah, that's not a good looking rejection. We have 6 minutes, 7 minutes to go. Oh yeah, it's fine. Let's see. I think our stops are in a very good place. If the market goes there, it goes there. We'll take a short position. So as of now, you are looking at these areas of importance. If the market can bounce out of these areas, if not, then well, it will stop us out for 0.1 or 2 hour. For you guys, it might be a little more because you took a TP. I didn't. Can you short? Yes, it's a good short opportunity now as well. Yes, you can. It's a valid short now. But remember, you're trading above this breaker block. So the wick block area is the breaker, acting like a breaker block right now. So once you come below it, maybe you can take this trade from here, stop loss right over here, and take a short position lower into the opening gap like this. So yes, there is a short forming, but till the time I'm above this, I'm happy. I'm okay. The moment I go below it, that's when I'll start considering shorts now. Okay, most likely we'll be stopped out on this in profit. Let's see. Top step is stop there. Okay, stopped out on this in profit. So small little profit, just some cherries. Let's see what happens now. I'll keep an eye on this 5-minute BPR. This looks good, but still long time to go to candle close. So I'm just trying to see how will the market react. That's looking nice. I'll wait for another minute and a half. Yeah, that takes us down there. Should look something along these lines. Still waiting. Still waiting. Okay, there's no back-to-back fair value gaps now, so this one goes away. Just looking at now, what all we have left is this 5-minute BPR, which still has 2.5 minutes to go to form, so you have to wait. If we can invert this fair value gap, I'll go long again, by the way. To be honest, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I will try another long here. 43, 5, 6. Okay, I'm long full risk in this one. TP I have not placed yet, so I'll place the TP. Stops are in. Stops are below this candle. What's my entry? 27,192. So entry is 27,192. Okay, cool. So let's see how we do on this one. And TP you can put true day open, that's fine. Like, or PDL is going to be TP1. This is a full risk trade for me, so I'll take a TP at PDL if we reach there. It's a risk. It's much more risk. I don't know why I went half risk in the previous one, because this one is more half risk sort of trade. Previous one was more like full risk sort of trade. I don't know why I did that, but well, it is what it is. Like, this should have been more half risk. Like, this feels more half risk trade than the previous one. Previous one should have been a full risk trade. I don't know why I went half risk. Maybe scared, possibly. Well, human psychology is a very weird thing. You sometimes can't really say what is going through your head when you're making decisions. Not a bad open. Let's see. So 4-hourly candle close now. Let's see what the market wants to do. What you want to see is like the market retests this PPR and just bounces out of it and straight away starts going higher and pretty quickly. Otherwise, it's gonna reverse. Not getting the power I wanted out of this. Let's see. That's not at all a good looking candle. I think this is happening like right on the moving average as well. Yep. So if this sort of reaction is expected, you would expect the market to push whatever direction it chooses now. That's the direction it's going to push in for the next at least 15-20 minutes. That means I'm getting stopped out for -1 hour. Well, that's okay, part of life. I've given away too much profits to the markets to learn this the hard way. All right, 6 seconds to closure, not bad. Not bad at all. That's a good closure. That's honestly a very good closure. Let's see. Can we have a follow through on the next candle and create a new high on this small impulse downtrend? Come on, break above this area. This is the only area that you are stopping you. Come on, push through it. No, don't have the power. Still slow. It's okay. Now what you really want to see is like the reason I'm basically like looking at this price action so curiously is because what you want to really see is that if price is truly bullish, it's coming out of this order block right over here, which swept all this highs, right? All this liquidity, this thing and this thing. Now, if the price is truly bullish, it should respect, number one, the order flow that it's putting in. That is these two fair value gaps, which have inverted this fair value gap and this fair value gap. Only thing remaining is the first fair value gap on the bearish side. And you should respect the bullish order flow, that is the two fair value gaps that are formed. If price can do this, then it will kind of try to push higher, if not now, later, whatever, but it should try to do it. So that's the only thing that you're waiting for. It's just in a decision making phase right now, where once the decision is made, trust me, it's going to push very quickly in one direction. Ro is saying indeed between 21 and 50 MA. Yeah, I mean, that's what shows you that we are in a consolidation or accumulation phase right now, and we'll break out of it quickly. I mean, violently. Whichever direction we go in, it will be a very quick and violent breakout. So let's hope it's in our direction. If not, then, well, we still have a stop. So that should stop our losses. That's why it's called a stop loss. Okay, so if this candle closes like that, that would be really beautiful to see, because all the bearish flow has now been converted back into bullish flow. The only thing that's remaining now is this order breaker block that's sitting over here. So this is the only bearish order flow part remaining. Once price is above it, then we can be like, okay, at least from New York AM open onwards, price has been respecting the bullish order flow, and you can basically either decide to move your stops higher to this low, or if you really want to just keep it there where it is, you can keep it where it is. I always try to say move your stops when you're sure that the price is not going to come and stop you out. Like in the last example, last trade, we basically got stopped out. Maybe incorrect stop loss placement, possibly. I don't think so. I personally felt it was needed to be put there, so I put it there. But yeah, it's from the looks of it, it was not needed to be put there because the price was reversing after that. So now all you're waiting for is, can the price create a new New York AM high and push through that and through London low, as we were discussing before? If it can, then that's great. If it can't, then more likely we'll be getting stopped out on somewhere in break-even area, because I'll be moving my stops on this one. Once I have a nice fair value gap to play with and a reaction out of it, I'll move my stops. So I'll go to the 15-second to see the reaction. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's wait for the close of this candle, and then if that candle closes nicely, I'll basically move my stops to the low of this 3 candles, the displacement that has just occurred, 27,185, and I'll just let it play out. If it stops me out, then I'll be break even for the session. If it goes higher after that, then let's see. So just waiting to nothing yet. Even though the reaction looks good, I mean, it doesn't give me confidence to move my stops yet. This closure might give me confidence. Let's see how we close this candle. So if this candle closes above this fair value gap right over here, then I will move my stops. So you can get rid of this. That's your breaker block. So 8 more seconds, and if this candle closes above this fair value gap, I'll move my stops to this low. Just reduce my risk completely and let the market do its thing. Oh fuck, another volume imbalance. Just wait another candle, guys. I've not moved it yet. What is the market trying to do? I've not moved my stops yet, by the way. I'm waiting for this candle's closure. Can't move my stops if we close below the FVG. Okay, not moving yet. One more candle. Okay, let's see how we close. Okay, cool. I'm gonna move my stops to this low. If it gets stopped out, it gets stopped out. So 27,184 is my stop loss. And yeah, with that, guys, I'll take your leave. It's been nice talking to you for the last 1 hour. My throat is dried now. And in regards of TP, if we start pushing higher, PDL is first TP, and then True Day Open is the second TP. If we reverse, it's basically close to a break-even session. So we don't lose anything, we don't make anything, which is fine. It happens. Sometimes you don't get that opportunity, sometimes you do, but it is what it is. Break-even session, and we'll be chilling after that. People who are not on Discord, do join the Discord. People who are on Discord, do chat on Discord. People who are not on Discord and not on YouTube, I don't give a fuck about you. Bye bye. All right, take care. Bye bye. See ya, everyone. Have a lovely day.